everyone thinks that I'm like the happiest person in the world, and I've got this incredible life. And I do. I'm very, very lucky and fortunate. But man, I have gone through my struggles 100%. I definitely had even recently, or not recently, I've accomplished a lot in my life because on paper, like you can physically see that I've done a
Yes.
lot of things
Yes.
and I'm proud of it. But I also have this weird feeling that I've done nothing,
Me too.
like that I've almost been a failure in everything I've done.
This is crazy talking to
And
you. This is crazy.
it's the drive. That's what the drive is, I think, to keep me fighting and
Motivated
going.
and
And because realistically, I'm in a great position to where I don't really have to do anything. You
yeah.
know what I mean? But I cannot sit still. Like I have
Who are
to
you
keep
who do
fighting.
you are you trying to prove something to? Is it something that you is it like for me for a while I wanted to prove to the world that I was worthy, and then I got on a really successful show, and I was like, okay, I made it. People think I'm decent and this is good. But then it wasn't enough. And it was like finally I was like, what am I doing all of this for? And I think that you
Yeah.
are when you do your racing. It's like just that alone is something that's a passion that you love, that you said that's amazing that you were able to do that. And that shows that you are proving to yourself that you can do something, but also do something for you. And
Yeah.
now that I'm older, I just want to do things for me, things that make me happy, things that I'm excited
Yeah.
about. And like that takes a long time. So, it's not like you get it when you're after the show, you're like, oh, I did this and this is my decision. I feel everybody goes through this. And I think that
Mhm.
it's cool that you're saying it because it makes sense to me, especially, and a lot of people.
Yeah.
But you get one at some point you have to go, I'm done proving myself to anybody. I'm just going to be me. And if it's miserable sometimes, and if it's happy sometimes, and if it's a pain in the ass sometimes, it's whatever, I'll try to be better, but like you got to accept me for me.
Yeah. My wife also says that too. She asked me, she's like, where does the drive and the desire come from, or what is it? And I don't 100% know. I know the racing, it's almost more of a challenge for me than for anybody, right?
Yeah.
I feel like when you're a child actor and you have success early, people want, or they only accept that you can be good at one thing, or they only accept you in that show when you were little or whatever. And not that I was trying to prove it to them, but like there is a little motivation there to go, look, I just started NASCAR last year at 38 years old, 37 years old, right? I'm the oldest rookie in the history of NASCAR. And
Wow.
I've made it, I'm climbing the ladder, I'm doing it, but it feels good to like jump into something where people almost expect you to fail and prove them wrong. It does.
It
You know what I mean?
does.
And the cool thing about being
Yes.
a race car driver, unlike being an actor, is it's not subjective, right? You can put in the best performance of your whole life that you think, like deep down, that you killed it. People see it and they're like, meh,
Yeah.
it was okay. And as a race car driver, people can say you don't belong or whatever, but then when you start beating everybody, there's only, so like there's that motivation of like, I want to do it for myself. And because I want to be able to look back at my life and A, feel like I accomplished everything I ever imagined. But B, like I want to feel like I tried my best in it. I don't want to look back and go, man, I could have put in more effort. I could have tried harder. I could have spent more time preparing, or whatever. And but I don't know, but it is definitely hard. I mean, even this racing thing, like, this is exactly where I want to be. It's exactly what I want in my life, but it is so hard on me personally, on my wife, my family. It's hard. But at the same time, like I know in the end, it's going to be worth the fight that it is.